Hello and welcome to the IU Newsnet Daily. I'm Karli VanCleave.
And I'm Katrina Nickell. Last Wednesday, over 100 people came to witness the auction of downtown Nashville, Indiana. Much of the town was for sale to the highest bidder. 12 of the 16 properties were from Andy Rogers' estate. A local property mogul who had died last year went under the hammer. Many properties were sold to locals, but some were sold to people out of town that had connections to the Nashville area. Some shop owners and residents say they are nervous about how the outcome stands to change their town.
My shop has been here since 1952. We're the oldest shop in town. This shop is more than a shop. It's my family. It's my inheritance. It's my legacy.
Everyone that was here to bid on the properties were to bid on them because they love Nashville and they want to continue Nashville's heritage.
Andy Rogers' youngest daughter, Andrea, purchased 3 of the properties for just over $1.2 million, her father's home and land, as well as the Antique Alley property consisting of 15 shops.
Students living at Briscoe Residence Hall received an abrupt notice last Friday. It stated that the parking lot will be closing to begin construction for a new IU dorm. Officials say the lot will be closed for 18 to 24 months. The residents of Briscoe have created a petition which now has almost 400 signatures. Many students say they are upset for safety reasons because they now have to walk further to get to their cars. However, IU Parking Operations has given them CH6 permits to park in other nearby lots. And 40 parking spaces still remain in the Briscoe lot. IU Parking tells us they are offering refunds for permits.
Well, it's election day right here in Indiana. For Bloomington's open positions, City Council Districts 2 and 3 are up for election today. All other candidates are running uncontested. This is video from last year's heated election day in Monroe County. Polling sites will be open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. To check your voter registration status, visit the Indiana Voter Portal.
And leading up to Election Day today, an IU student-led town hall debate took place last Monday night for candidates to share their views with the community. The topics of debate focused on IU student concerns, ranging from housing issues, campus safety, and even control of electric scooters. Candidates also shared their plans on how to handle Bloomington issues like the white supremacy controversy at the farmers market. The purpose of this town hall to provide a platform for student voices at the city level.
The Sydney and Lois Eskenazi Art Museum reopens on Thursday after a temporary closing for renovations. The museum was gifted $15 million by the Eskenazis and then matched by an additional $15 million for the IU Bicentennial campaign. The new building features expanded gallery space, new teaching facilities, and new visitor amenities. The grand reopening will begin at 4 p.m. this Thursday. Be sure to tune in to our full newscast for more information then.
As sexual violence affects thousands of people worldwide, the IU Maurer School of Law has been doing their part to help. It's called the Protective Order Project, and it was started by Provost Lauren Rebel when she was in the law school. The project is meant to help people file protective orders in cases of domestic violence, sexual assault, or stalking. The law services are free of charge and open to not just IU students, but Bloomington residents as well. Director of the project says they are working to prevent further abuse.
Not only are we working to help people that are dealing with these problems now, but we're also working to let people know that these are serious problems and that we need to change as a culture. Anyone who decides to take any type of action is an incredibly brave, strong person.
The Protective Order Project is separate from other services at IU regarding sexual violence crimes.
As of last Tuesday night, basketball was officially back in Bloomington as the men's basketball team played their exhibition game, leading up to their first official game happening tonight. The Hoosiers took on Gannon last Tuesday, leading them to a final score of 84-54. Now, it was an exhibition game, so it technically does not fall into the win column. However, the Hoosiers' first game of the season, which again happens tonight, as they will face off against Western Illinois.
And the weather outside might be cooling down, but this past Saturday, soup was heating up at the Bloomington Farmers Market for the Parks and Recreation's annual soup tasting event. Chefs from several local restaurants like Farm Bloomington, Feast, and Lenny's Restaurant all came out to this year's event to present these unique soup creations free of charge. The soup tasting included options for all people to enjoy, including gluten-free, vegetarian, and vegan options. The Bloomington Parks and Recreation team says this event will continue once again next November. And it's that time again as we take a look at those fall leaves in Brown County.
As we get closer to winter, the trees are becoming more and more empty. You can see today that many of the leaves have fallen off the trees, in part to the snow we saw last week, leading us to see less color. Again, you can check the progress out at browncounty.com. And that's all today for the IU Newsnet Daily. Be sure to check out our Facebook and Instagram page. I'm Katrina Nickell.
And I'm Karli VanCleave. We'll see you Thursday for the full IU Newsnet show and all the latest Bloomington news that's important to you. Thanks for watching.